Hello, hello. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XI. Here I am in Bastak again. You know, Bastak boys being Bastak boys, and haven't done any more leveling still. I figure we can probably handle the rest of Abyssea as we are, even if it's a little bit janky at some points. We still got to do several, or a couple of zone bosses and a couple of Caturaes. And we gotta get cutscenes. I'm not sure if there's any like day waits or wait till night times in our future. There probably are, but eh. And let's ride our long boy again, because we can. Basically, come to think of it, the Caturae we had to fight in here. I might have wanted to grab some holy water for him, I think. Let's see, do I have any holy water just sitting in my... I do. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Can never be too prepared in this game. Medicine can be quite pivotal. Oh there, comrade, I presume. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Reinhard. I'm a friend of Joachim's. You see the cavernous maw here? I'll wager that you think it'll take you to the Boo-Boo-Ramu Peninsula of Abyssea. But that's where you're wrong, bitch, because it takes you to Adwa Chasm, because it's just like all the other ones you've been to. Oh, he's got a sore throat, huh? Yo, dog, is it still poisonous at nighttime? Yeah, Pulse Martellus. Oh, we've got a giant fucking moth. Of course you've got a giant fucking moth. I would have read Reinhard's things more carefully. And you can totally pause it right here and read them all if you'd like to. It's just, it's the same song, 8th verse at this point. 3rd verse about Pulse Martellus. They never really did nail down exactly what they wanted Abyssea to be, like, event-wise. I mean, more or less it's for Empyreans. Empyrean armor and Empyrean weapons, and that's the big deal. And still a big deal about it today. But it's also just kind of meh. Okay, we use 2 of our stones. That should give us plenty of time. Want to get our buffs because we can. We don't have enough crew ore to get a map. And we'll infuse ourselves with Atma. And we'll choose Voracious Violet. I believe this is the first time that we can actually set a second Atma. And... I don't know, let's use Mounted Champion just because we can. A lot of vitality, a lot of regen. It's like a tanking Atma. And unfortunately, we won't be able to get very much going. Here, we can't even afford the map. But, I just gotta remember what side of Pradmore Tour this takes place on. Or, well, what side of the map, I mean. I think we want to go to the eastern side of the map. So we're just gonna strike out right away and see if we can't kill that Caturae. Assuming no one else has killed him, he should just be up on Pradmore Tour, trying to mind his own business. Like a good little boy. It'll make for a scenic fight. If nothing else. much vitality did that give us? Oh ho! Probably a plus 50. Did these aggro? They don't seem to be aggroing. If they do, we can settle their hash. No biggie, no biggie. Now, I guess the story I have about Abyssea Ottawa is, back in the day, this is when I really started to realize that I was actually pretty good at the game. I started to realize that I was definitely favored among the damage dealers and other players in my link shell. That's also where I became an well, was I not already an officer in that link shell? Well, whatever. I realized how it was a big deal, and I guess this was also about the time I was turning 20 or so, 19 or 20, and so I was feeling, you know, feeling like the cock of the walk, and well, it could have been. I could have been more graceful, probably. Like, I was pretty good, but at the end of the day, I was actually still just a warrior, so. Wasn't like I was actually. I mean, Abyssea-wise, I was doing all sorts of shit. You know, that was another reason I was feeling amazing. You know, I was the guy in the link shell consistently procking red and blue, and even sometimes yellow with the knee spells. I felt good about myself. And I don't remember if the miasma here is the same, like in the same locations as in the overworld version. I would assume that it is, but I don't actually know. I did read that the miasmal agent that we'd like read about that I'd never heard of before back in Chains of Promathia. I read that could actually help you get to Paradmore Tor faster. So it must work in here. But I don't even remember exactly how you go about obtaining that. And I know it's not necessary because no one cared about it back in the day. What I do know is I want to get to the top of that damn mountain. And I know the map here doesn't really help that much, but I really wish I had enough crew ore to get it. If you got any crew ore obtaining tips, please let me know. I ask questions on the auction house forum a lot these days. And sometimes I get some really helpful or insightful answers, but most of the time it's, you know, salty old salts being salty old salts. Being like, why would you even think about that? Why don't you just skip that entirely? What are you doing playing my game in an inefficient manner? Of course, then again, sometimes people ask some really stupid shit like, how do I do literally everything on Summoner? I love Summoner so much, I only want to play Summoner. Tell me how to do things fast on Summoner. And everyone answers, oh, well, you can't really do things fast on Summoner. I mean, like, you're not really going to have, like, a super hard time. You're just, you know, it's not going to be efficient, it's going to be slow, and you'll just have to accept that. Of course, people are far more dickish about saying that. They put a lot more dickish there. It's like, why would you even do that? Why wouldn't you just level another job to 99 and get Sparks gear? It's only Abyssea. You foolish fool, you could be efficient. But I suppose it could be worse. I mean, like, the internet really is all kids' gloves these days. Like, there's still some, you know, rotten assholes here or there that you run into, particularly leftists. But, you know, they come in all flavors still. Assholes always come in all flavors. Trust me. Trust me. And, but, you know, like, back in the day, like 2010, like when this was current content, if you asked some stupid question like that, like people would just endlessly mock you, curse at you, you know, probably call you a fag or, you know, some other actual slur. Yeah. Not something small, not something, you know, that's, you know, a quibble. It's truly a different time. That's hard for me to believe, actually. That's hard for me to digest. Like, that just 10 years ago or whatever was, you know, like 10 to 12 years ago was like so different than right now that it literally was a different decade. It was like, you know, back in the late 90s and early 2000s, you know, they had that, you know, that 70s show and, you know, VH1s. I love the 80s and stuff. And I'd watch those shows and, you know, think about, I'm trying to imagine how it was, or like, you know, I'd watch I Love the 80s and like realize I grew up with that stuff because of my older brothers, and like being able to relate, you know, to a decade that, you know, it's like, I don't know, I just always feel like a man out of time. I feel older than I am. Not physically though. I don't actually have a lot of health problems. Like I've got like irritable bowel syndrome. That's about it. Oh, I guess my wrists are kind of crapping out on me too. I have a Guion tunnel pain, ulnar nerve compression or whatever, and my wrists, like, it's extraordinarily difficult for me to do push-ups, which is ridiculous to me. It's only been a thing for about a year and a half now, so I am getting older, but I don't know. I don't feel like my body's old, but my mind feels so ridiculously, you know, like old. It's hard for me to parse. And where is the starting point? Like, we don't have a Mimeo timer that we have to worry about or anything, but like, where the fuck do I start climbing this damn thing? Oh, come on. Is it over there? Do I have to sneaker snark over there? Ugh. Ooh, Mandragoras. How about that? But you know, one thing that's changed over the course of my life, right? It's like, I was raised Christian, and growing up, you know, like in high school and middle school and stuff, I met a lot of edgy people, a lot of edgy teenagers, you know, a lot of atheists or agnostics, and the big deal was, when I was a kid anyway, or teen, right? The big deals were, you know, for all the edgy kids, was coming out to your Christian family that, you know, you're atheist or you don't believe, and then like, you know, coming out to them as gay or bi, or, you know, this is my boyfriend or this is my girlfriend, and, you know, it's same sex, it's gay relationship and stuff. And the edgy people that I looked down on back then, like that, nowadays they're the leftist Puritans who say I have to be a certain way and do a certain thing, and is this where I dropped down? Man. Think we drop down again? Woo! Yeah, this is semen, right? Okay. Yeah, everyone who was edgy when I, like 12 to 15 years ago, is now basically a Puritan, but in the other direction. You must believe the leftist dogma. You must be atheist. You must be, you know, the other stuff. Okay, so having trouble remembering. Just gonna watch. I've got the video pulled up. I've actually got my old Let's Play video pulled up. That's like a video within a video because I can hear. I didn't realize it when I recorded it, but my mic was close enough to the video of the other guy that's like on the BG Wiki that shows you how to climb this mountain. And okay, so yeah, we did that. Okay, yeah, we did that. Scoot, doot, boogie. Okay, yep. Also, it's wild how different Pradmore Tor looks like in Abyssea versus like nighttime or whatever it was in the video. Okay, so yeah, that's about where I am. Yeah. Run up and run over. Is that what I do? Yes, okay. So I run up and over and fall. But how much do I fall? Woo! Okay, do I wait here? Looks like I wait here. Okay, wait. Hold up. Come on, miasma. You know you want to go away. Maybe if I start talking about life, it'll make you groan, and it'll make the miasma groan, and you'll both leave. And I'll get through. Oh, man, it didn't look like it had gone away. Alright. Whoa. Okay, that looks a little... Okay, so... Yep. Right. And then... Huh. Whoa there, trusts. Oh, are we waiting on miasma again? I think we're waiting on miasma again. Possibly. I honestly don't understand why we can't just run through it. Like, it's gas. They should let us run through it and just get like a plague or something. And like a 50 tick dot or something. For like a minute. Like, if you could stand this close to this gas in real life with no ill effects, you could just walk through it. Like, let's be real. Oh, wait, what? Go back there. Oh, maybe we don't wait right here. Looks like we're hopping over the side. But do we run all the way around, or do we turn around? I think we run all the way around here. Oh, Paradmore Tour. You are very... okay, do we go towards the slice, or do we go... Come on now. I just want to get to the top of the mountain to fight a robot. Okay, looks like we go this way. And then back up. Now we wait at the miasma? This has got to be a wait at the miasma, right? Yeah, thinking about what I was talking about, though, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's interesting to me how quickly the pendulum can shift, you know. The oppressor or the oppressed one day can just easily turn into, you know, what they hate the next. Or, you know, just a few years, you know. So, okay. We go left or right? Left or right? Left? Left? Figured it was left. What this Mithra says. Uh-huh. Dropped your link pearl and swiftly stepped on it, huh? Well, looks like we're hopping down here. Woo! Spring break? Spring break? I think we just missed a miasma if there was one there. I also think we've made it to the top. Harry? I've reached the top! And there's Yane. And he aggroed us. He's a jerk. That's okay though. We shall turn the other cheek by hitting him with everything we've got. Haha, they'd stunned you. You're a bitch. That's the thing that can... No, that's not the thing that can curse us. Oh, he didn't do the thing that he could do that could give us doom, but he's got a doom, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's like knockback. I think it's a 10-second doom. But most importantly here, we got a really good cape for Red Mage. Increases enhancing magic effect duration with Mind +5, enhancing magic skill +6. That's gonna go in our buffing set. Hell yeah. As far as the fairy necklace goes though, it's not bad by any means, but honestly at this point our inventory is so clogged because we're trying to play so many jobs. I think we can afford to throw it away and just stick with a slightly less good multi-purpose necklace like the chivalrous chain. Okay, so as far as the zone boss goes, we need key items now. We need a venomous Wamora feeler. We need something else. We need three. We need three though. We need. Let me just look it up. I don't have to be watching this old Let's Play video of mine now. Let's see. Venomous Wamora feeler, bulbous crawler cocoon, and distended Chigo abdomen. Okay, so we want this and this and this. Okay, 10 to 15 minute response among the moraine Chigos at K10. So we need to go to K10. And we need to prepare. And by prepare, I mean we need to get rid of trusts that are going to actually help us kill shit really well. Sorry, guys. Yes, even you, Coltada. Go away. Okay, so now we just get out Yokim, get out who we can have dinner, and I guess Cherokiki since I'm still slacking on my playing, on my earning my Unity leader. This might actually be where we spawn the zone boss. Oh, no, it is not. Okay. Well, this entire zone looks the same to me, so. Let's see, Buckatrice. Okay, I think we need to go, what, like, back around and south or something? Or south and around? Man, look how big that moon is. Very imposing. And what's that? Waxing gibbous 50% or something? Last quarter moon 50%. Huh. Well, 50% is sure right. You know, I really should know more about moon phases thanks to this game, but because the game keeps track of them for me, I never really learned them myself. Huh. Wiro. Wonder what they're all... Oh, Cecil Wendy is taking on all the F's. But I couldn't even see her, so... I don't know if she just didn't load in, or she's flea hacking around while aggroing them or something. I think I mentioned before, but cheating in this game is extraordinarily rampant, and it should be zero surprise if you like walk into an area in this age and you see either rampant botting or just flea hacking or people clipping through walls, which would be really convenient right now. We could just clip through to the other side and not have to run all the way back around. But, oh well. We are men of honor. Or something like that. Break on through to the other side. Oh no, we wound up back here. Because I'm a foolish fool. Made of fools. Okay, I don't want to climb Paradmore Tor again, though, so... Might just be easier to warp out and come back in. At this point, I think. Also, with the death of Yane, we now only have one more Caturae to kill, and it's the strongest of them all. It's the analog to the Queen, or what was originally the General piece in chess. That's why it's such a good piece, because it's supposed to be the best soldier, not the woman. I don't know when it became the Queen, but I suspect that it has to do more with lonely chess players than it does, and men's penchant for wanting battle waifus. If you ever want to see men go completely unhinged for anything remotely female that fights, go watch go into any Fire Emblem fandom like space. There will be an unhealthy amount of simping and like dudes championing their favorite female character. Titania's the best. No, it's Nephany. No, it's Ilyana. Oh. All the Tellius waifus are shit. It's Seda or Kada or whatever. Yeah. No, it's Isadora, you fool. Oh, I like Lynn. Lynn sucks. Scoot doot boogie. Also, something I haven't totally mentioned before. I think I mentioned it in passing. But if you build your Amber Light with elemental weapon skill kills in Abyssea, and you get Amber chests of maximum Amber chest level, you can actually farm key items for NMs directly out of Amber chests and never have to deal with the the never have to deal with brain's not working. The NMs for these key items, like you could just sit there farming Amber chests all night, and eventually you would get pop sets for your Empyrean monster spawns. And so I guess the fastest way to actually like farm Empyrean weapons would be to have like one person doing Amber chests all the time, and have like another person doing key item farming from the NMs themselves directly, and then that way you would be getting both sources of, you know, key items, and then you would be groovy. You would be hella groovy. Groovy smoothie. But me and my friends never, well, I won't say we never did Amber chests. Amber chests in, I think, Tarangi Canyon can give you dark rings that can have as high as minus 6% physical, magical, and breath damage taken. And I got one that was minus 4% physical and magical damage taken back in the day, and then called it good. But there was people out there just farming every day to get that 666 ring. Because not only is it a good ring, but it's edgy. It spits in the face of God. It's actually kind of funny seeing the aftermath of people growing up like that, like, because like a lot of them, yeah, they made it their whole personality for their entire adolescence, and like they're not as militant about it as they were, but like they're still you know, they spent themselves their adolescence talking themselves up about it for so long that it's just like, I don't know, they think more of the world is that way. Like, they think that battle's over, I guess. And like, I don't know, it's just like this absurdity. So is that the pop item? Oh, that is the pop item. Hot damn. Okay, well, just gotta find the question mark now. We've gotta fight the blazing Iruka. Yeah, in all honesty though, even just having like a 3-man team do these, you even back in the day, it was pretty common to be able to kill like anywhere from like 5 to 10 of the Empyrean item monsters in like a 4 or 5 hour period or something. Halfway done with the stage. Serious work. My friends really did drag me out here, and it was funny because like this is still one of the, in my opinion, one of the more irritating Empyrean NMs to farm, but compared to the first stage with Glavoid, it was kind of like, oh, this is relaxing. Way less NMs to deal with, and you don't gotta deal with Glavoid, so it's like, it's top shelf, it's top shelf. But, yeah, the Warrior Empyrean was the first Rima weapon I ever finished while it was current content. And all Empyreans were easy to make, so it wasn't seen as that big of an accomplishment to most people. But I considered it a pretty big deal because it finally cemented me as like a big in-game, hot shot. But I'd always, I had started to develop the opinion that people with relics and like people with mythics and Empyreans, being the next stage, logically, I still had I had the idea that, that's the same, even though it's not. I just thought I kind of didn't want one because I didn't want to feel like I was in league with people I considered to be people abusing bastards, more or less. There's the red weakness. Put on the Anahira sword and kill him. That might sound funky, but yeah, there's a lot of people who took advantage of other people to build their Empyreans and their relics and their mythics and things. But it was so much worse, like, for mythics and relics, just because of the sheer amount of man hours Square originally had in mind for those. The developer was like, yeah, this is going to be the endless grind that they could never, that they might possibly never finish. It'll keep them coming back to the game. But if they can inspire loyalty and stand out above the rest of their group and lead their group to amazing heights, then they'll deserve it. That sounds all glorious, in theory, but the reality of it is, it's like, okay, if you want to be in my group, you gotta do this, this, and this. No scrubs. I'm gonna cheat for half my shit, and you know, I'm gonna use every method in the book. I'm gonna uh, buy Gil. I'm gonna tell people that, you know, they're next for making stuff, but after I finish my mythic, I'm gonna actually cut and run, you know. Just like, I don't know, I probably still sound salty, but it's just, there was just so many people, there's still so many people that like they're so willing to walk all over everybody else. And just be complete, you know, dillweeds. Let's see, where's Granite Border spawn? K10 south of Conflict 7. How do I get over to K10 though? I have never been good at navigating Ottawa Chasm. But yeah, you know, I think I've told the story before about my previous Link Shell leader and how we had the falling out and like didn't agree with him politically, and like he was older and just like was still trying to use a point system in the Abyssea era, and it wasn't working out. Like of all things, he wasn't a bad leader. Like, he wasn't actually a bad leader. He wasn't one of these people who really abused people. Like, yeah, he led a Link Shell, and yeah, he prioritized himself. But, like, I think it was shortly after I left. Or maybe shortly before. I think it was shortly after, though. I know he finally let somebody else start sponsoring Dynamis runs. But then Dynamis changed anyway. So the need to sponsor kind of fell away. I wonder what else she's killing, because... Okay. Oh. That's the F. Okay, so we're at K now. If we just go south, right? So, what? Do we gotta... run through the miasma, or what do we gotta do? I kinda wish my brain would help me out a little bit with this, because I sure as shoot don't really remember much anything about it. Oh, there's those damn magic words again. Guess I keep trying to climb Paradmore Tour. It's almost like I shouldn't have even left. Shouldn't have warped out. But yeah, he actually wasn't a bad leader. He was one of the few goodish ones. Ex-bankership aside. Yeah, he's a New York banker at some point. Got himself set for life. And... ah, here we go. This is what we want. Where are you, you bastard? We're looking for a Chigo called Tunga. I guess since these are on the map, we can look on wide scan. Probably find it if it's up. It's a time spawn. At least I think it's a time slot. Yeah, there it is. Back to the north. Back to the past. Samurai Jack. It's the same color as Caturae, or whatever. Oh, it casts magic, because of course it does. Let's just switch to the dagger and try not to kill it too quickly. Aggro to Murex. I am okay with this. Seiryu sword, let's go. Oh no, we're petrified. And everyone around us is also petrified? Did they get... yeah, they got Cherokee, I guess. Man, how many times does he like chain spell him? Huh. Well, it's a good thing we've got item level. That's for sure. Immune to elegy. Yeah, I wish we developed immunity. It's getting kind of annoying. I don't know if we're actually ever going to be able to trigger red on this thing. It does nothing but cast. Oh. Yay, we did it actually. How about that? Let's switch to our great axe. Give it what for? Spell please. Well, I guess we'll give the Chigos what for with spell please. There we go. Yay! We're the greatest. Let's see. So now we just need the granite borer, which is at K10. We're at L9. I think we just keep going south. We'll into it or whatever, maybe. Yeah, I think that's the play, because we'll be looping back around to the west. Yeah, I love it. We're 2 for 2 on the key items for the zone boss. That means if we can just go get the key item from Granite Boar, we will be cooking. We will be doing it well. Okay. Here's K10. That on my Remoras, yeah. Or Gully Campus. Gully Campus is what we want. What do the kids say? No cap. Yeah. I'm glad we got the mounted champion Atma on for that region. No cap. Because I like it. I like my HP coming back. Time to do the strongest AoE in the game, according to the Dragoon Guide on VG Wiki. It has a higher FTP than Felcleave, but for the most part, most spheres don't have as high base damage as Great Axe. And the best spear job has quite low offensive capability compared to Warrior with a Great Axe. So Felcleave, in my opinion, is probably still actually better damage-wise. Although technically it is true. On paper, by mathematics, if you could have a pole arm with equal base damage to a Great Axe, you could probably do more damage with Sonic Thrust. It's probably pretty close, huh? Just salty. Well, not salty, just I think this is the zone boss, this question mark. Okay. I think these are all zone boss question marks. Okay. Trade Withered Cocoon to Mystery Spot at K10 south of Conflux 7. I think it's like further south. And like more up against the wall or something. Yeah. My memory serves me. Boundless Rage. Meow 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 meow. Look, another one that casts magic. It's like it's a theme or something. Also, if you're I've read that if you're having trouble triggering red weakness, but you just don't have the jobs to have all of them or something, you can actually let a monster go unclaimed, like let its name turn yellow, and anytime an NM turns yellow or goes unclaimed, its red weakness will, or well, actually all of its weaknesses will change. So you can force procs to happen. Of course, that's assuming that the monster has enough HP by that point. Some people recommend, if you're trying that, to let them regenerate all the way. Of course, that risks them despawning, so it's kind of like a pick your poison sort of situation. Me, I'd rather just farm the pop item again or whatever, or just wait 10 minutes. Because I'm slow and inefficient and dumb. Also, it really helps for any Abyssea farming to just go all the way through Abyssea's story first, because you get a key item eventually in Abyssite that lets you get hints on what the weakness is, so you can actually see what the weakness is going to be through process of elimination. Like for red weakness here, it would be like, it might say, oh, the monster is weak to ice elemental weapon skills or something, and then you would know, oh, that's only freeze bite. But, yeah, we don't have that Abyssite until we get basically all the way through the story, so. Oh, dadgummit. We gotta farm the pop item again. It's a tragic tale. But it'd be okay. See, we're so strong, it don't matter. Although it's kind of funny, even as strong as we are, like, we're still basically just a tadpole. Like, we haven't even touched the iceberg that is fucking the 99 cap. Yay, another withered cocoon. We can be a real boy now. Like, the 99 cap and item level gear in general is several layers of content deep now. Like, I was asking about this content called high tier battlefields, which is all the old story fights and BC&M fights relate, you know, story adjacent ones like the Prime avatars and stuff. And like Alexander from Treasure of Ottergon, Diabolos, Fenrir. You know, basically, if it's been a boss, an iconic boss, then you know, it's got a high tier battlefield, and these high tier battlefields drop some really good gear, and they have difficulty settings ranging from very easy to very difficult. Very easy makes the fight item level 113. Normal makes it I-119, and difficult, very difficult, make it beyond I-119. And the goal is always to do it on very difficult because that makes the drop rate the best. And in the early high tier battlefields, apparently it guarantees drops. But the later ones, they decided to, I guess, try to encourage soloists. So they made it so that difficult and very difficult don't guarantee drops, but they still raise the drop rate significantly. But there's really good gear that could be gotten from that. But I was told when I asked about the easier ones, basically the earlier ones, like, is there anything, you know, I'm missing, like, that I could get from these real easy that would be, you know, useful? And people were like, no, everything, basically everything except for stuff from this one, and this one is all outdated. It's just like, oh, sad face. You know, I would like to actually do those. They have some pretty weird criteria to them, like the one against Alexander, for instance. Like, you can't skill chain him because he'll do something in retaliation to skill chains. You can't magic burst him because he'll do something in retaliation to magic bursts. Like, he wipes all your buffs every like 20% or something, and in general it's like super dick. Oh, you can't hit him from behind or the sides or something. You have to fight him while getting shot by his lasers, basically. Oh shit, we got red this time. Excellent. Alright. Let's see. Ravager Seal Head. I'd care about that, but I don't. Huh. Wonder what Malachite's for. Let's see. Volley earring. Yeah, I don't think I care about that at all. Perhaps I just committed a cardinal sin. Zone boss time! It's Papalotl! Oh yeah. I don't remember if this thing does anything like super crazy. Obviously it's a Remora, so it can eat your buffs. But beyond that, I don't remember anything about it. Just that it is required for the Great Axe and the Dagger Imperiums. The Glabvoid path. But I don't particularly care about that either. Oh, it heals. How about that? Give me all the Great Axe skills, baby. We're basically an infant Great One at this point. That's the way I'm gonna put it. I love King's Justice. I don't care if it's kind of sucks by today's standards. What a fucking cool looking weapon skill. Oh snap, our inventory's full. That's okay. I don't care about his Papalotl's scale. I'm thinking I don't really care about these Serene coins, lanterns, I don't think. But I have heard the Empyrean gun's really good, so I might hang on to them just because. Alright, let's see. Too many items. Asus leggings. Ah, yes. These were a much sought after piece for TP builds back in the day. And I think they have the Beetle leggings. Nah, I guess maybe Dark Steel leggings model. I don't know if we actually care about them though, because we already have haste +3 option, and the store TP to me, like, when this was like breaking edge gear, you know, I don't think I'm gonna hold on to it just for leveling purposes, you know, like my inventory is suffering. Okay, so And that is actually Final Fantasy XI in a nutshell. Your inventory, it's suffering. So now we're over an hour. We want to get out of here, if at all possible. I mean, we could warp. That's probably the smart thing to do. And then we'll just zone back into Booramoo Peninsula with stuff. And obviously, we've only been on the eastern side of Ottawa Chasm. There's an entire western side with notorious monsters over there. And, yeah, let's just warp out of here. I don't feel like dealing with this maze. But yeah, the western side's easier to deal with. There's no Paradamore Tour. I think there's a wandering Ifrit type monster over there named Tejas, which is like funny to me because that I'm sure it's supposed to be something else, but you know that's like Spanish for Texas or something. So yeah, Texan Ifrit. Yeah. So our last Abyssea zone is actually right outside this gate. And so I guess we saved the best for last. But first we gotta go get this cutscene and this other nonsense. Let's see. Fortunately for us, the next zone boss will be real easy to get. I really don't remember what I need. I think it's another chariot and another iron giant for the last Caturae, same as before. But I don't really remember. Calm Wind, I was wondering when you might arrive. When we first talked, I gave you what regarded was due warning about the Killer Remora. It's obvious now, though, that it wasn't at all necessary. Oh, yep. Sing my praises, sing my praises. And give me another Abyssite. Every Abyssite of prosperity. Yep, it sure is more effective for me. Calm Wind, a moment. Do you know of the enigmatic family of beings known as the Caturae? Their freakish appearance bears no resemblance to anything I've ever seen, but that's not all. There's something unnatural about them, even among the twisted creatures that emerged during the Cataclysm, though I can't exactly say what. The one time I had the ill luck of crossing paths with one, I found myself stricken with terror, unable to think or act. Somehow I managed to find my legs and escape, but others haven't been as fortunate. For your sake, I hope you never have to deal with the creature. Well, I've already killed 5 of them, so, you know. Alright, so since we just need to go to South Gustaberg, we might as well go right back to the mines. Hot damn, caught a police and a fireman. Okay. Probably record for another 20-30 minutes. Depending on how fast I can kill this zone boss and potentially kill the final Caturae. And honestly, actually, for this final Caturae, I want to switch my sub-job. I wanted to get an item level bow, but with being on Warrior, my options aren't great. And I could have leveled Ranger just for this, but I really have been starved for time still, so I haven't done any leveling. But I grabbed the best bow I could get. I mean, best bow I could get, actually get, because there's an I-109 bow we could buy off the auction house. Last one actually sold on March 14th, but no dice for us. But we'll want Ranger sub-job for what I've got in mind. That will give us access to archery weapon skills. Wait, what? Okay, sure. Didn't realize I'd have access to Refulgent Arrow, but I guess with merits, my archery skill is up there, so... Ballin'. Okay. I don't know if that'll actually be better than Sidewinder, but eh. Whatevs. Whatevs. Of course, I think with Ranger sub-job, I think we lose access to, possibly lose access to Cyclone and Energy Drain with knives, which means we might lose a couple of our red weaknesses here. Oh, nope, nope, we got them. We've got them. Nice. Nice. Okay. Well. Hot damn. Yeah, the reason I want Ranger sub is because there's gonna be something about this final Caturae that's actually mildly dangerous for us. It can charm you after 50%. And it also, oh, what's the word? What's the thing? It's, brain? This would be a good time to work. It absorbs damage, physical damage during TP moves, and magical damage during casting. So it is a true nightmare. And it was a true nightmare back in the day as well. And honestly, I actually don't know if we'll get to fight it in this recording or not. It all depends on how fast we can get the pop items for it. Story I have about it is... there's a temporary item you can buy called a Primeval Brew in Abyssea. And normally, without any special key items or campaigns, the Primeval Brews cost 1 million crew ore. And what they do is they give a player plus 999 to every stat attribute, including... well, and they raise attack and defense to 9,999, or add that on top of them or whatever. And then same thing for magic attack bonus, magic evasion, every stat you can imagine, HP, MP, you name it. And we had enough crew ore to get one as like an emergency or whatever, but if your timing with the brew is off, like, you can just heal this monster to full with it. So there's like a whole shitty aspect to it. Oh yeah, okay Galka, whatever. Shut up and go back to the mines. Orgus, huh? Heard much about the invaluable aid you lent to our cause. Even seeing the state of our world, you keep coming back over and over. I'd say you're curious to a fault, mate. Either that or you've got morbid tastes, I reckon. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. I'll tip the desert. How about that? Uh-huh. Oh, it's big overgrown rock, huh? Well, I'm sure I can handle it. So please stop yapping and let me go in there, please. Come on. Come on, just let me go inside, please. Thank you. Proceed. All right. Give me all that juicy visitant status. You, give me all the buffs. You, give me Atma. Reinfuse previous Atma set. Yes, make it so. I don't think we have enough crew ore to buy a map, but let's check. Indeed, we do not have enough crew ore to buy a map. But, oh well. We're basically, I think, where the Rabio zone line would normally be. I might be remembering wrong. I don't know. We'll figure it out, though. And for now, we'll go with Joachim and Olmia. Have a gay old time. I believe we want to go west, as if we were headed to Revelation Rock. And, huh. We're gonna go for the zone boss first, because it's not that hard of a zone boss to deal with, especially at item level. And, it just takes the one key item from a time spawn. So hopefully no one else is killing it. And hopefully we get the key item on the first go. Yeah, as for the story of the 6th Caturae, though, here, we had figured out about Monk and counter stance staking, which I haven't shown off at all because I don't have the Atmos for it. I also just haven't leveled Monk. It's also unnecessary with item level. But basically it was the be-all end-all way to tank an Abyssea back in the day. And so we did that. And we had black belts. I had a black belt. My Link Shell leader had gotten his black belt. And our token bard, who probably should have stayed bard, decided that they wanted to use their black belt. Because we all had black belts now. And why not just be, you know, show who's the best. Oh, is that that's the thing we need. Sweet. Boy howdy. Okay, well, it's not raid the front. Appear to be freeze fight. Giant bugs. Appear to be Shadow of Death. appear to be Seraph's Strike. Oh, we got it. Sweet. Okay, so let's just kill it with Great Axe because we need Great Axe skill-ups. But it has slashing resistance. Ah, rude. I'm on a date with Ozellum. Oh, Ozellum is, or was, recovering HP during that. Every Abyssea monster has its little gimmick or its difficulty. Some of them have them all three put together. I guess this NM absorbs HP during TP moves or whatever, or physical damage during TP moves. Yeah, did I finish the story about the 6th Caturae? Yeah, okay, so we were all black belts. And we decided for the 6th Caturae, we'd heard it was hard, so we were just going to try to 100 Fist Zerg it. And, you know, hate would just bounce around and it wouldn't matter because we all had counter stance and we're all, you know, badasses. And it was going really well. We got it down, all the way down to like, I don't know, I want to say like 20%. Like, we thought we had it made in the shade. And we had notified our link shell, you know, that it has charm and it's going to charm us at some point probably. And what needs to happen when we get charmed is we need to get Sleepitude, and then we need to, you know, everyone else in the party needs to take control of the monster and just make sure it doesn't heal, and, you know, just basically wait until we are back from, you know, being charmed. And more or less, we got charmed. More of our backline was standing closer than we had told them to stand, and so half of them got charmed. So we had more people charmed than we thought were going to be charmed. And then everybody else descended into chaos. Some people tried to kill charm people for the lulz, not realizing that, you know, this was a big deal. And we got back control of it, but we couldn't get its HP to go down. Because everyone in our link shell who was there, we were in an alliance, an almost full alliance. Actually, yeah, it was a full alliance. Everybody there was, man, look at all those skill-ups. They basically all engaged. They all engaged and started going ham, thinking, oh, you know, it was almost dead, we'll get it. And, you know, we had told them that, you know, it heals during TP moves from physical damage and heals during magic while casting. It does both of them a lot, so you have to pay attention and turn around and not, you know, and basically our link shell healed it to full. And we tried to salvage it. We got it back down to like almost 70%. It was like a losing battle though. Like our mages were hemorrhaging MP, everyone was going wacko and voice on Ventrilo. And this Galka thief saw us having a problem, and he's like, I'll brew it for you. I'll brew it for you. I'll brew it for you, 2 mil. I'll brew it for you, 2 mil. or whatever. Our link shell leader was a moneybags, and he eventually relented when he realized we weren't gonna win. So he was just like, "Fuck it." He paid the guy. The guy brewed 6 Caturae for us and killed it. And we went back later to beat it like our way without a brew. And our second fight with it, it charmed us at like 10%, and we didn't bring the whole link shell. And some competitors, while we were charmed, they slept us, bound us, or killed us, and then grabbed the 6th Caturae from us and finished it off and basically stole our kill. It was irritating. This thing's got a lot of HP. I know it's resistant to slashing, but man. I guess that's something we have to look forward to. I've heard tell that some of the endgame bosses right now have like upwards of 6 million HP. Absolutely absurd. Okay. That's the zone boss for here. Put on some things, and let's see. We need a broken iron giant spike and a rusted chariot gear. And the broken iron giant spike comes from ironclad smiter, and the rusted chariot gear comes from long-barreled chariot. Spawns among the surveyors south of Vertical Complex 8 at D11, D12. Trade to Blilla Mercury and Smoldering Arm. Okay, so basically we've got pop items for the Iron Giant, just like in Grauberg, and we've got a chariot that spawns in a specific location on a time spawn. And they're basically in the very, very southern reaches of the, this is the western Altepa Desert, right? It's Abyssea Altepa, but it's technically the western Altepa Desert, right? I think that's the case. But yeah, so I've not had any good experiences with this 6th Caturae. It drops a pretty desirable, or at least it was desirable back in the day. I don't know if it's still a desirable ring. But it drops this purple ring called Epona's ring, and it gives +3 double attack and +3 triple attack, and it's available for monk, thief, blue mage, dancer, I think beastmaster, ranger, ninja. Corsair, I want to say, and maybe Puppet Master. Might be Rune Fencer too. I don't know. Rune Fencer actually didn't exist when this ring was brand new, so it's been a long time. I'd stop and kill this book, but I don't think it's going to link with anything else. And I've got regen, so I don't really care. We can stick on our Nyrin shoots and pretend like we're really defensive or whatever. Okay, we got Murexes, we don't care about those. We want to go west now. Something that was kind of fun about the Abyssea zones, and still kind of fun about the Abyssea zones, is just the fact that if you know the regular zone, like the back of your hand, you almost never need to look at a map anyway. still do miss having actually having a map. Like I said before, if you know any hotshot ways to get a lot of Cruel War fast, please let me know. I heard about doing something with Void Watch to get it. Of course, that means I would have to start recording Void Watch, and I don't exactly remember Void Watch, so like where it starts, how it goes, what I need, etc. So I have to look that all up. But I am working 10-hour shifts, so I do use some of my time at work to goof off, because like there is a substantial amount of downtime. And that is the battle rigged chariot, which I don't believe is the chariot we need, though we could kill it if we wanted to. Let's go ahead and get rid of these pucks. I'm tired of them at this point. Vial of puppet's blood. We're all out of inventory space. Because of course we're out of inventory space. Blood of an unnaturally bred pook said to impel anyone who drinks it to dance uncontrollably. Huh. Must be a pop item. Well, I care about it, but I don't care about whatever that pops right now. Although it's probably related to an item that I actually do care about, insofar as which Empyrean I would like to do. Okay. Oh, damn. 2,000 just for this. God damn, man. Alright, think about how much core we've been getting, though, just from doing NMs and stuff. Like, if we didn't have to pay exorbitant amounts, we would easily have over like 30, maybe even 40,000 core. I don't think it's really that hard to come by. It's just I haven't had time to play and, you know, actually focus on getting any. Detectors, huh? Oh, well. We can turn this into a party. Where's that chariot? I believe the chariot we're looking for is a, let's see. Huh. Is it not up? Oh, not there it is. It's a re-rendition of the long-bowed or long-bowed chariot. It's called missile. But that's not nearly as bad as Discoid, so I think we'll be fine. Be even more fine if we get retaliation going and get TP off of these douche canoes. Dadgummit. Can I please have a clean Seraph Blade? Thank you. Although I'm going to switch over to these Surveyors and try to get a Circle Blade off. Shield skill-ups. Oh, that must be a hate reset. Is someone stealing my chariot? Or Cherokee is just running around? Okay. Oh. Okay, we're all out of surveyors. Red Lotus Blade one more time just because I can. Switch over to something else like staff. Okay. Time for dagger. Okay, time for Scythe. Delicious, delicious skill ups. Okay, great sword. Run out of reds to try. Can't do. We haven't done club yet. Oh, hell yeah! That's the last one we were capable of doing. Gotta love it. Delicious, delicious great axe killers. Gotta love it. What we're not gonna love is skilling up magic. Magic's gonna be a pain. But it'll get there. Alright. Emerald Abyssea of Fortune. Rusted Chariot Gear. 1100 crew war. Aw, yeah. Okay, so... Now then... let's see. I think the Tabila Mercury for the Iron Giant is yeah, it's off of these things. It's basically the same deal. Instead of sprinklers or pots, we've got dolls this time. And then obviously the smoldering arm is from the bombs over there. Sandy shard, I believe that's what we need to pop to Billa. But I don't remember exactly where it spawns. Let's see. Doopy doop 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 doop. Although, honestly, after we kill Tabilla, well, I guess we could kill the Iron Giant, assuming we get the Tabilla Mercury. But we really don't have that much time left in the recording as is. We've got a cutscene to get on exiting, and we've got... basically, I don't think we're going to fight the 6th Caturae this video. I think that's going to be the opening of the next video. So... And I don't think that red weakness actually matters on this one. I think the Tabilla Mercury is related to yellow and treasure hunter basically, but it's an NM. We could trigger red weakness. Might as well go for it. Not to mention, it gives us an excuse to get all sorts of skill ups on our multiple weapons, which will help us whenever I finally get around to leveling again. Every time I see the name Tabitha or anything that's similar to it, you know, that reminds me of Tabitha or Tabby or whatever, I think about this girl named Tabitha that used to ride my bus back in elementary school. She was like a year or two older than me, and like, she was just really quiet and reserved, and very nice and kind and stuff. And she lived in a house that was like way behind a bunch of trees. Like you couldn't see the house from the road, not even sitting up, you know, in the bus or whatever. And I always wondered, like, about her house. I wondered about her family. I wondered about, like, a lot of stuff about her. Like, I guess I kind of had a crush on her, but I don't know. It didn't really, like, feel like a crush. Like, I wasn't, like, thinking about her romantically. I was just, I don't know, like, she had this, I guess, mystery about her. Like, she's a girl I couldn't get to know at all. And, I mean, you know, I was, like, 7 or 8 or something, so I wasn't really even... you know, pubescent or anything. I wasn't thinking about the oils just yet. So. Okay, I think we already did Scythe, but I'm gonna try it again. And if it's not Scythe, we'll just switch to Great Axe and go to town. Alright, so it's time to just go to town. Yeah, but her name was Tabitha. And, I only knew that much about her because some of her friends rode the bus, and they'd be like, you know, "Hey Tabitha." I think she's probably one of the first people I ever saw listen to a CD player on the bus. Which even that's a foreign concept now. It's like now, you know, been through MP3s and now people use their phones as MP3s, so. Okay, Cenobites quaff, but no to Bill of Mercury. Wow, okay. Well, I guess I could always see if I can just buy it to Mercury off the auction house. But it doesn't look like we'll be getting that done today, more or less. Let's see, what's that quaff do? Nothing I care about, so. Let's just get on out of here, get this cutscene with the last Abyssea or whatever they're going to give us. And then next time we'll come in and we will focus all our efforts on beating this final Caturae. Actually getting to spawn it, for one thing, and for another, actually beating it. So my idea for it is basically fight it in a controlled manner with trusts until 50%, and then at 50% run away from it and become a ranger basically, and hope that I'm out of charm distance. I believe the charm distance around it is a 15 yalm distance, but I have no way to track that since I'm not a cheater. Although I would love to have a way to track that. Seems there's more to you than meets the eye. You're a transformer, Harry. Okay. Dream of better days, huh? Better days like fucking Jolie Love in the ass? Ivory Abyssite of Destiny, huh? Alright. Waking up from a bad dream, huh? Whenever you step in the Vanadil. Gotta get back to your living nightmare, huh? Ballin'. Ivory Abyssite of Destiny. Alright, so that's every Abyssite for the quest line here, I believe. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Let's see, Prosperity is red Pixides, Destiny is golden Pixides, that's the amber ones, I guess. Cool. There's also some more Abyssites we can get, and everything like that. But for now, like, we're almost at the hard limit for the recording, and I don't know. I just want to go back to Joachim and see if he tells me to go back to Hall of Gods or back to Lethane Plateau real quick, and then we're gonna cut it to a close. Which he might or he might not. We've killed every zone boss now. But we haven't not killed every Caturae yet. So, we shall see. Maybe I spent too much time yakking. Of course, I hope what Joachim has to say isn't too long-winded. We're like at an hour 50, and the hard limit is 2 hours, and I don't want anything to get cut off. Thank goodness for teleportation, eh? According to BG Wiki, Tabilla's Cenobites quaff is ultra rare. Or, no wait, no, I guess maybe that's uncommon. Okay, yeah, uncommon. It's still rarer than the actual mercury, though. Of course, I guess if we'd gotten the mercury, I would still be in there being like, oh yeah, I can milk it out, we can fight the Iron Giant. Yeah. So, whatevs. Alright, man, you got a shortcut scene where you tell me where to go or something? You never cease to amaze me, Comway. Why, not only did you shine in your defense of the outpost, you even managed to slay those vicious fiends who have wreaked havoc upon us for so long. Words can't express how glad I am to have you fighting on our side. What I wouldn't give to possess even half your strength, to be able to do something for me own folk. But there's something I must confess. A part of me is grateful for being stranded here. Thankful that I never again have to set foot upon that hell on earth. That I could think such cowardly thoughts racks me with guilt, Calmwind. You understand how I feel, you say? You truly are a kind-hearted soul. It's a rare man who possesses both strength and compassion and abundance like you. Okay. Yeah. Get on with it. Is that all you gotta say, bitch? What about your master? You just asked her. You did it. You did for that detestable menace, huh? Okay. Yeah, tell me more. Does he look like a bitch? Okay, yeah, yep. Do you got, like, why are you unloading all this on me now, bro? Finally. Bothers you that I'm not the slight bit curious, huh? Shied away at the last moment from the truth, huh? Stay ignorant in your bliss, huh? Okay, can you finally get me more rocks, though? Yay, more rocks! Thanks, bro. Okay, cool. Most importantly, we can now teleport directly to every Abyssea zone using Horst. There's also a pair that's like Joachim and Horst in every city. I think I mentioned that before, but there's Port Bastock, Port San Dioria. I think it's the Star Tree in Winders. So any of those we can use to teleport straight to an Abyssea zone. Of course, in the world of teleportation, it doesn't matter really that much. But anyway, next time we'll kill the 6th Caturae, I hope, and be on our way to make love in the club and finish Abyssea. So please look forward to it. Thanks for watching, stay safe and have a great day, and I'll see you again.